fight fans all around the world, boxing fans too. Let's talk some boxing.
I got him many times. I saw the punches, and I think I believe I thought I won the fight.
You know, you know, I just had to play that. It's probably one of those moments in Pacquiao's life which he just wish he could live it down. Ay, ay, ay. Anyway, that's besides the point. Manny Pacquiao, man. I was looking at something that was very interesting about Manny Pacquiao. You know, everybody been saying after Pacquiao lost to Mayweather, they've been saying, you know, Manny Pacquiao ain't nothing. He should hang up his gloves, blah, blah, blah. But let's look at what happened to Manny Pacquiao after he lost to Floyd Mayweather, all right? Just looking at the box right here. So he lost to Floyd Mayweather. Then he went on to whoop Timothy Bradley. I mean, soundly whoop him. Like, literally, he knocked down Timothy Bradley twice in that fight. That should say it all for what went down. Went on to face Jesse Vargas, knocked him down in his fight. Went on to face Jeff Horn in a fight he should have won, but he didn't come 100%, right? He went into Jeff Horn's territory. He should have known better, but he didn't. And but he almost knocked down Jeff Horn in round number 9. So he still, you could see the power was still there. And then he stopped Lucas Matisse. You could say Lucas Matisse quit, but he knocked him down in rounds 3, 5, and 7. He went on to face Adrian Broner, and again showing that pop, that power. In round 7 and round 9, he had Adrian Broner in all kinds of trouble, right? It looked like he was going to knock out Adrian Broner. So I'm just saying, Manny Pacquiao's got that the same Manny Pacquiao that you know that faced Floyd Mayweather, and the same Manny Pacquiao you saw before he faced Floyd Mayweather, the same Manny Pacquiao before Marquez knocked his ass out. It's the same Manny Pacquiao, except I would say he's smarter. He picks his shots better, so his punch output's a little bit less, and he's facing higher level opposition. If you really think about it, I'm gonna show you guys something, because it's something else I want to really talk about in this video. But if you look at it, Manny Pacquiao has consistently faced top-tier opposition since all the way back, right? So since about 2007, he's consistently faced top-tier opposition. Marco Antonio Barrera, then Juan Manuel Marquez, then David Diaz, who was the lightweight champion, Oscar De La Hoya. You know, we don't have to say much about Oscar. Oscar's top tier. Ricky Hatton, then Miguel Cotto, Joshua Clottey, who was once a world champion, Antonio Margarito, who was a world champion, Shane Mosley, who was a former world champion, just came off of facing a championship match where he got a draw. Juan Manuel Marquez, then Timothy Bradley, who was world champion at the time, Juan Manuel Marquez again, then Brandon Rios. Okay, well, Brandon Rios was a world champion, yeah, but, you know, all right. Anyway, Timothy Bradley, then Chris Algieri, who was a world champion, Floyd Mayweather Jr., who was a world champion, Timothy Bradley, who was a world champion, Jesse Vargas, who wasn't a world champion, but was a world champion, became a world champion after Pacquiao faced him, I believe it was, or was it before? I can't remember. Anyway, and then he faced Jeff Horn. Jeff Horn is the only one. Jeff Horn. Lucas Matisse was kind of down, so Jeff Horn, Lucas Matisse, you can't really, you know, and then Adrian Broner, who is a world champion. So, I mean, you look at this guy's record, and consistently, I mean, fight after fight, it was not fighting scrubs, right? He was fighting top-tier guys since 2008. So I'm just saying, Manny Pacquiao, you know, is incredible. But here's the other thing. I didn't know this, but I was checking out the opponents that Manny Pacquiao faced in his career, and I came up with seeing this, that Manny Pacquiao has already faced 3 Hall of Famers. They're not future Hall of Famers, they're actual Hall of Famers. The guys that I'm talking about are Oscar De La Hoya, who was inducted into the Boxing Hall of Fame around, I can't remember what year. I guess you'll see the class. I mean, in the class of 2014, he was inducted. All right, but that's not all, man. Manny Pacquiao actually has 2 other Hall of Famers. He has Marco Antonio Barrera, who was inducted into the class of 2017, which was 2 years ago. And then he also faced Eric Morales, who's now inducted into the Boxing Hall of Fame as well. Which is kind of crazy because he's got 1 more than Floyd Mayweather in the International Boxing Hall of Fame. Okay? But there are 2 Boxing Hall of Fame. So if you think about it that way. So Floyd Floyd faced Oscar De La Hoya back in 2007, I think it was, right? And Oscar De La Hoya, as we already know, is an International Boxing Hall of Fame inductee in the class of 2014, right? But Floyd also faced two other people. He faced Arturo Gatti, who was inducted into the National Boxing Hall of Fame. I'm not too sure what year it was because they don't have it stated there. But that was posthumous because Arturo Gatti died in 2009. And then he also faced another inductee, but not into the International Boxing Hall of Fame. It's also recognized as Boxing Hall of Fame, the World Boxing Hall of Fame, which is Gennaro Hernandez. Chicanito, all right? And he was inducted into the World Boxing Hall of Fame. And he'd probably be inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame soon enough, too. But he's probably not top tier, so they're probably not going to put him right now. But what I'm saying is, that's amazing because in terms of International Boxing Hall of Fame people, Manny Pacquiao got one person already above Floyd presently. Of course, it's going to change. But Floyd has one in the World Boxing Hall of Fame, so they both have about 3 apiece. So it's really cool just thinking about these two fighters and what they have accomplished in their careers and how they sort of emulate each other. You know, Floyd fought until he was like, what? His last fight was when he was, 40? 2017? I think he was 40. Now he's, 43? I think he's 43 or 42 years of age. Something like that. 42, I think. So it's really amazing, these two fighters, and how they kind of interplay with one another. Of course, everybody's anticipating their fight. And I believe that can come off this year if Floyd Mayweather is in a position, or if he can get himself to get back in shape to face Manny Pacquiao. Right, because that could be a mega fight, and it definitely will be a much more entertaining fight because Floyd is not the Floyd that we know. He's going to have to do things differently, and he's going to have to fight Pacquiao differently. Can he get a win? I think he can still, but I think that it's going to be a tougher fight for him because he's not going to be able to do certain things he was able to do, say, 3 years ago, right, when he was 39. So. And he's not been in the ring for a good period of time. The last time he was in the ring was 2017 against Conor McGregor, who's not really considered a boxer, right? So anyway, I wanted to share that with you guys. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Let's hear what you got to say about this. I had a little chuckle when Pacquiao was saying, I thought I won the fight. All right, he might get a chance of redemption to put on a better performance. So let's just hope that happens. All right, guys, have a good one.